Hey bitches, welcome back to my channel. I'm sitting here once again with the love of my life. How are you doing?
I'm
Why are
good.
you sitting like that?
Because I like the way I look in the camera.
Oh.
Like it's like the best angle.
Oh, so you were checking yourself out.
I was.
Good for
I
you.
was.
Good for you.
Losing 55 pounds will make you see
It's healthy.
yourself differently.
It's healthy to do that. You should check yourself out, like in the mirror and all that. Like when
Is
you
it
walk
though?
by it, whenever you pass a mirror, you should always look in it and be like, "Damn, bitch."
Oh.
Yeah, I think so.
Is that what
it's
my
like a
baby
little
does?
boost?
Is that your
No, it's just like
secret?
a little boost of confidence. You don't think?
Oh, I
A
don't
little
know.
affirmation to get your day started.
I say my affirmations every day.
What is everyone else's affirmations out there? I wonder. Like, do you say things into the mirror?
I don't say anything into the mirror, but in the morning when I wake up and at night when I go to bed, I envision a white light around me and you, and I say all of my issues are resolved.
Oh.
The universe works for me. And I promise you, since I've been doing that, things have changed. I'm a master manifester. We have master manipulators out there,
Oh my
but
God.
I'm a master manifester.
So the first thing that I want to talk about is some drama going on over on TikTok. Megan Lemons, who you introduced me
Love
to
her
her
so
content,
much.
she does like card pulling, like tarot, all that kind of stuff
She
over
also
there.
does makeup
Yes,
and all that stuff,
Over
too.
1 million followers over on TikTok. But when she does the tarot, she'll upload TikToks about it. And apparently there are all of these accounts that are taking her content, re-uploading it to theirs, and they are putting their Venmo, PayPal, Cash App all in the description. So people think it's her and they're paying this Venmo to like get a reading from her, and it's not real.
That is so beyond messed up because one, you're stealing from somebody, but two,
Yes.
you're stealing from a single mom.
Stealing the money.
That works very hard for what
Yes.
she has.
Well-
How can you do that in good conscience?
Girl, Megan Lemons has found out who one of these people allegedly is, and she put a whole video together with
As
these
she
receipts.
should.
I'm gonna be very honest, and it might sound blunt, it might sound ugly, but I don't give a shit at this point. Some of you scammers aren't very smart. Because if you're gonna use my name, my face, my videos, which by the way is copyright infringement, you wouldn't be dumb enough to put in your PayPal and Venmo. And if you thought I wasn't gonna be able to catch you because Lucinda is not your first name, you would be absolutely wrong. I just wanna let you know, these are from TikTok readings, and I'm just trying to cover their face. So if they wanna come to me and ask if that was me, I'll 100% tell them who they are, but also to where their money went to. Next thing I did was found your bestie, and I didn't mark her face out for a specific reason, and I'll also be tagging her in these videos. The jury's still out on that. We can get into that in just a sec. Guess what? I also found this Victoria Pharaoh. I found your TikTok too. And even though, sugar, I could not find a Lucinda Tyner for the life of me, something just didn't sit right with me. Because I noticed in your Venmo that there was one comment off of one thing. Thanks for the gas money. I know that y'all have got to be really, really close. You know what I mean? So I clicked on that comment. You are most welcome. I've told my friend about you and your friend. I'll try and have there tonight. I don't know what it is. I don't really care. Something in me, I knew y'all were like this, okay? So I decided to go back to Queenie Lively's Facebook and scroll all the way down from January 23rd of 2023. I quite literally hit the jackpot. I pray my best friend gets everything she's working hard for. She deserves it. This was posted January 26th of 2023. 2 days after that Venmo transaction. If you see that, you see that that's a screenshot. And will you look at that? Will you look at that? Oh, Regina Tyner, really? Hold please. And just like that, sugar, I was able to find your real TikTok. Regina Lightworker, that is. You might can give me the excuse, well, Megan, I only did it to you. The last time I even got a reading was October 16th of 2023. You might think I'm that dumb, sugar, but I'm not, because a quick Google search just shows me that you've done this to Poor Monica Medium LLC. And when you click on that, which I've got the screen recording for that too, and I've got screen recordings for every single freaking screenshot that I have. What's that? When you click on this though, that account's been Thanos. I wondered why. Maybe fraudulent and scams? Monica, I'm gonna tag you in this, and if you have any questions, message me. I'm more than happy to talk to you about this. I'm really sorry this has happened to you. This was the only one that I could find besides my own. And I'm very much active in witch talk, tarot readers, spiritual TikTok, all of that. So I know if this has happened to me and this has happened to Monica, this has definitely happened with other accounts. So if this is happening to you and you have all these scam accounts and stuff like that, I would personally look for that PayPal and Venmo. If you see it, she's done it to you too. Queenie, I don't know if you are just guilt by association, and I wouldn't put it past it, but I still don't trust it, and let me tell you why.
I thought someone's gonna step in and help you. Jennifer.
Jennifer, what I say for you is two past two decisions. I feel like you got to let somebody go so you can move forward and get away from them. Because what I do see is the devil card here, which is saying there's some kind of bondage, some kind of addiction, mental health issues there with this person that you need to get away from.
quite literally doing tarot readings together. Although you may not have had a part in the scamming, I would still not trust your intuition and your practice as a whole, because you are quite literally practicing with a scammer. When y'all are coming in my lives and stuff like that, not even paying attention to my work, y'all aren't realizing that I have a BSA in criminal justice. I'm not just a medium. This is quite literally my expertise. Regina, Lucinda, whatever the fuck your name is, do you ever seem to think of who you're scamming? Whose face and videos you're using? Do you ever think for a second to look into the person that you were scamming and their following? Do you ever seem to think that my following saves money because they're chronically ill too? Because I'm a part of not only Witch Talk, I'm a part of the autoimmune community. Godspeed, baby cakes, because if Witch Talk gets a hold of it and runs with it, your practicing is over. Oh, correction, my bad. Your scamming is over. Queenie, if you didn't know about this at all, I would highly suggest you to address this. Don't stay comfortable in using my face, my image, and my videos, okay? Because I will find you. Trust me, I already have a second lead. Because y'all around and found out with the wrong damn person.
And I actually went into her live stream like the night that she posted this video, and I guess that the person that she was talking about went into the live stream as well and was like, why'd you have to bring my name into it? And she's like, because you're friends with the person that's scamming people, girl.
Yeah.
You need to handle your fucking friend because you're closely associated with them.
Like that, we've seen some really disgusting things, but like to use somebody's images to scam people's money, that's low.
In the tarot community, as well as Witch Talk.
Yeah. Megan was calling them out, though, girl. She was on their ass, and good for her.
She said there's some people's names are going to be put into a jar.
Listen, those people over there on TikTok that scam, I can't like post a comment on anything or post a video without getting a comment saying you are the winner of. You are the winner of. Do you get tagged in that shit?
I get tagged in it all the fucking time. I've won so many iPhones and MacBooks in my day on social media. Like, it's crazy. But that's not the only scam that is going on over on TikTok. I have seen Mama Tot talk about this a few times, but she'll upload a video where she'll be like trying out a product and she'll like really like the product and upload it for everyone to see. Maybe she'll put it like a TikTok shop link or something. Well, there are companies out there that are taking her video and as well as many other creators' videos, putting it on their own page, and they are basically monetizing it because they're selling whatever version of the product they have, and it looks like Mama Tot all of a sudden is endorsing this, or whoever has like the millions of followers is endorsing this product.
Is this not really the tale as old as time, though? We've seen them do that in the beauty community since like 2013, 2014. This happens literally all the time. I don't think it's right. Remember, Tati even had a situation recently where they were using her likeness to promote a product, and she called them out.
Oh no,
but then she promoted Temu.
That wasn't just like using her likeness. That was literally Tati Beauty put onto a package and sold. Well, no, she did promote it. She did promote Temu.
No, but I remember in the past, I believe Tati, they were using her images. We've seen Nikki Tutorials have the same issue too.
A lot of the time, it's always on Amazon. You will just find somebody's photo on Amazon. A lot of people over there using pictures they're not supposed to be.
There's always a good scam going on over there in the TikTok.
Do you know what scam I actually came across the other day? Remember Carrie Wells?
Oh,
the
God,
one.
Yes.
You guys remember
Me
Carrie
too.
Wells, the one that does the nails? That she was like scamming people and like demanding money, and they wouldn't send her money, and she would get pissed about it.
She's so bizarre.
She's back. She is back underneath a new name, I think. And I went into her live stream, and she had like the camera position. I actually screen recorded a little bit because I did ask her a question in her chat, because she had the camera pointed so she would do her nails, and she had to keep like leaning forward. And when she would lean forward, that camera, the filter would glitch, and all of a sudden, like her face would be like.
I have tiny nails. That is fine, Shay. I had this lady that had tiny nail beds. When I say I felt like I was doing nails for a baby, but they ended up fitting her and she loved them. You don't have to have like big nail beds or anything. Let me know, Shia, baby, and you could be next.
It's so weird because she popped up on my thing, and you know how it like lets you preview before you watch. So I was sitting there watching it, and she was like, "Well, I gotta go," because I guess people were calling her out for something. But she was like all up in the camera,
me.
and she was like this, and she was like, "Well, no, I gotta go unless I can sell some nails." And then somebody started messing around with her, and they were like, "I just cash out you." She was like looking like a dog for a bone, girl.
Moving.
She was like, "Where did you cash at me? Is it in the CA?"
Well, I asked her. I was like, "Why does your camera keep glitching every time you get closer to it?" Because she kept leaning in to like look to see what people were saying. It's like, girl, get a different screen. Scam for a new phone. Scam for a tablet. Like, come on. Like, shit.
Not scam for
No, seriously, if you're going to scam, put your money to something that can actually benefit you in your scam.
Girl.
Like hell. Shit.
Oh my God. How embarrassing for her. I'll never forget when she was in that casino and she was begging for a ride home and she didn't tell nobody. She didn't tell nobody she was in the casino, but you could hear the slot machines in the background going off and like all the alarms and alerts. Girl.
She didn't want to ride home. She wanted another time around those slots. That's what she wanted.
Oh God.
And the next thing that I want to talk about is Jeffree Star at this TikTok Live Fest that
Jeffree
happened
Boom Boom
over in
Star.
California the other day. I don't really know much about TikTok Live Fest other than it was like a bunch of people that go live and they were like having competitions. They were doing like meet and greets, things like that. And it's a very competitive world over on TikTok with these live streams. And if you remember when Jeffree first got involved with the live streams and he started going up the ranks, he had like some drama with another person that's really big on the TikTok ranks as well. Well, it came out that Jeffree allegedly and all of his friends are literally just passing around like hundreds of thousands of dollars in fucking tips so that they remain up on the top of these things so people will come in and they will start tipping and adding to the pool to keep the money going around. Well, Jeffree was at this TikTok live event and apparently he is called the Recycler and him and his friends are called the Recyclers and this man was like, oh look, it's the Recyclers, the Recyclers. Jeffree didn't like that. Jeffree was pissed. Jeffree went over and called this man a faggot with a capital F. And I just wish that this man, because the guy kind of handled it really well with Jeffree, like getting in his face and saying that to him.
He did.
But I wish that that man would have looked at Jeffree and said, no, sir, you are the faggot. And called him one right back. And I would have been on here just clapping. Girl, get that.
Chad, look, it's the Recyclers. Hold on. Yes. It's the Recyclers. It's the Recyclers. Yeah. Tell him. Me? You're calling me one? You're calling me one? Who's disrespecting you? Move! Beat it! Can we get a blue bin over here, please? We need the blue bin. Dubs!
Girl, Jeff, is it shocking to find out that that's a possibility? We've been speculating for a while that Jeffree and them were passing around money to stay in the ranks on TikTok.
It wasn't a secret anymore because somebody got exposed. Like somebody that was inside of that inner group that was doing that all of a sudden got ousted. And here we go, talking about recycling.
Like the TikTok live, like I think it's a cool feature. I think all the live features are cool, like Twitch and stuff. But when you have people just battling for like emoticons and stuff like that for like galaxies and stuff, that's so weird. It's literally you're battling for tips.
No, but it's honestly like you're begging your audience for money because when Jason Nash does it, and I'm just going to use him as an example because a lot of people do this as well. It's like, I have to meet my TikTok gift goal. Guys, I need like this many roses. I need this galaxy. I need this. So it's like, if you, the audience, does not send that to me, then I'm not going to meet that. And boo-hoo, I'm going to be so upset I didn't meet my goal.
Going to school for an education, that's a goal. Saving up to buy a car, that's a goal. I don't think there's any person that wakes up and thinks, hey, my goal today is I need 50,000 likes, Girl, 50,000 stars.
I think you're a little cuckoo because I think there's many people out there that do that. I think that the younger generation, I think a lot of kids, like, let me know, parents out there, let me know if this is completely just wrong and whatever. So I think that there are a lot of kids out there that are looking at these influencers. Obviously, we know that the 12-year-olds, 10-year-olds are taking over Sephora and it's pissing everybody off. God. I think that they're looking at people like Michaela, James Charles, even like Jeffree Star, seeing this very lavish lifestyle, and that what do? They make content on the internet. So I think a lot of kids are like, I want to be an influencer. I want to do social media. Girl. So I think that that is now the dream for many people out there.
Speaking of, did you guys hear of that girl? She took herself and I think 3 kids to Houston, Texas from Florida with 333 followers. And she said she was going to become an Instagram influencer. And she had no money, no job, no nothing. She just said that I'm going to go here and I'm going to do this. And she wound up like applying for a job, I think at Denny's. And then they found out that she had nowhere to live and all that shit. And then the social media story came out. Like social media is like wild.
I do enjoy watching some TikTok live debates though. Like I am constantly in the live debates. I like watching the ones where it is a trans person will say like, put up like, I am woman, prove me wrong. And then people will come on and they will battle. It's like you learn some stuff, but then some people are just like fucking dicks.
Girl.
It's like crazy.
No, my favorite one we were watching the other day was about abuse. Like, do you agree or do you not agree that using like a belt is abuse?
Oh, no, it's spanking abuse was the debate, and it gets heated in there. If you guys remember back in the day, like AOL, Yahoo, the fight room that you could go into, that's what it could can turn into in those. And people have turned that into a literal career.
They have.
Because you can go up and you can debate, like the person that's obviously hosting is getting tips and gifts and all that from the audience. But if you're in one of those little boxes on the side, people can still send you money. So people,
Let's
if
go
they're
debate
no, so
people.
if somebody is an op, then obviously there's people that are watching it as well that agree with the guest. So they're literally tipping that person instead.
Girl,
people are making thousands of dollars a month. They
It
said
can
they're
go
living
sideways
very
so
comfortably.
quick, though, girl. Some of those debates, like they'll pop people in and they think they're going to debate them, and
And
then
it
they
gets-
say horrible things.
It gets a little nasty
It
over
does.
there. But I do enjoy watching those debates. I'm always scrolling on those. I have like the select few people that I follow that do them.
You want to know something interesting that Nick's got into that is shocking me? He's been listening to audiobooks.
Bitch, shocking.
Yeah, when
Shocking.
I have never known my baby to listen to an audiobook.
First of all, I always listen to audiobooks. Thank you very much. But because I can't read a book. Like I could sit there. I would love to be the person. It's not because I can't read. I would love to sit there. No, I would love to sit there and look at a book and be like, let me read this. Oh, I'm really enjoying this, whatever the fuck it is. But my mind, I cannot focus on it. Like I will read like 2 sentences and then I'll be like, I think I need to go do this thing over there. I need to do that fucking thing over there. And then I will never finish the book. So I got into Audible. I've had Audible for years.
This is not sponsored.
For
This is
years.
completely
It's
random.
not literally for years, and I have many fucking books. So I saw somebody on TikTok talking about one of the books that I actually like have. So I was like, let me listen to it. It was the most boring fucking book. I'm not even going to say the name of it in here because so many people love it, but it was so boring. And I was like, thank God for 1.5 speed on this book because it said it was going to take 12 hours. It took me like 6.
He listened to the whole thing
It was
too.
bad. So with all that said, everyone, that is it for this video. We hope that you did enjoy it. Please leave a book emoji down below. And if you have Audible, let me know what you're listening to because I fucking love my Audible. I do. I'm going to listen to all those books that I own, I swear.
We'll see about
I
that.
swear, I was listening to The Secret earlier. And we'll see you guys all in our next video. Bye.